Sound is one of those elements that really defines what our product is. Of course, you have the performance side, but you need a dynamometer to really measure those things. When it comes to sound, it's an all-encompassing component of what makes a performance exhaust just that. MagnaFlow was founded in 1981. That puts us at about 30 years of exhaust manufacturing business. With what was a couple dozen people, grew up until today's number of about 350, and of course about 500,000 square feet in Southern California to support that manufacturing. Our growth has been fairly exponential. As the demand for catalytic converters and performance exhaust has increased, so has the numbers we've had to support that. One of the key elements of MagnaFlow's growth has really been its expansion into both the territories it works, which is the emission side of the world, as well as the performance side. When MagnaFlow came into the performance side of the market, we were really set on being the complete supplier for all performance exhaust components. The rumble culture is definitely not dead. If anything, I have to say today, it's making a resurgence. Founded back in the 60s and 70s with big motors and muscle cars, we're seeing the same horsepower levels achieved today, but with the very stringent exhaust and emissions requirements being met. I would say we live in a very unique period where we have the ability to have that old classic style kind of car, that same classic style power, and actually today a lot more of it. All of our products are made here in Southern California. That's made in the USA. At MagnaFlow, we believe in quality, power, and sound. That's our mantra. We don't build something that doesn't have all three elements, and in order to do that, we have to have the right equipment. Quality is premier. It's got to fit the car, it's got to function the way it's supposed to, and it can't cause any tertiary or auxiliary problems with that vehicle. The world of MagnaFlow doesn't exist without welding. Exhaust systems and the metal handling we have in every aspect, whether it's the forming of the tubes, the creation of the mufflers, the connecting of the mufflers to the tubes, is all about welding. It is absolutely 100% the most critical component that makes our system work. Our end consumers are probably some of the most discerning. We have the likes of the Chip Fooses and the Robbie Gordons of the world who are consuming our products. You know, Robbie expects to have the maximum power and of course durability to last in his race cars. Chip is out there, he's one of those guys who wants to have that fit and finish. It's got to fit the right way, it's got to look the right way, and it's got to have that sound. With people on board like that providing us demand, of course, it pushes us to that next level of achievement. So when our guys are here in the development center, that's their bar. They've got to make sure that they meet and satisfy those customer requirements before we put anything with a MagnaFlow label on it. With the increased volume of products that we're actually producing and today's technology in the vehicle and motorsports world, we've had to really evolve as a manufacturer. What started off as hundreds of welders welding with hand welding devices has evolved into automated robots. And with that, we've had to become more stringent with each of the processes. When a robot goes to weld, we need to have the supporting equipment to make sure that those parts are just that much more accurate. When we have that much more accuracy being maintained, we need more quality control. With that means more measuring equipment and of course equipment that can maintain those standards we're creating. We relied upon Lincoln Electric to provide us the welders to provide us the quality we need in our welding standards. Our product line is 100% dependent upon welding quality. We can't have a product that goes out that does incomplete welds, that has a weld that won't hold up to the standards of vibration, and at the same time has to have the aesthetic appeal necessary for our end consumer. It's the feel that you get when you fire it up on that Sunday morning on the way to the car show, or that feeling you get when you fire it up on the way to work. It's that sensation that delivers that final component to knowing that you have the best part on your car, which is a MagnaFlow exhaust.